Intermediate English 2. Task 2. Describing and comparing your city. Tutor. Astrid Yanira Lemos. Participant. Emanuel de Jesús Rocha Vergara. Group. Universidad Nacional Abierta de Distancia SDU Bachelor's Degree in English as a Foreign Language. Santa Marta, Magdalena, 2019. The wonderful Santa Marta. Santa Marta has a wonderful history. It was founded on July 29, 1525. Since that, it has been growing up with the time, and people have discovered the incredible paradise in the simple things. Landscapes, yes, landscapes, where magical nature drops every single sunset a new history. Its beaches, surrounded by the city and its comparable beauty dazzle anyone who is visiting this place for the first time. Its people unwrap each other, talk in the smile which represent the sense of who live here. Beyond the landscapes, sunsets or zapote views, the presence of someone who takes you and guide you for the different neighborhoods of the city could catch your attention, because its people show the essence of someone who lives in love with the life in spite of what they could live. Santa Marta has the privilege to make of a life a little bit different, with its diversity about flavors, nature, culture, and mixed group beaches among other things. It could make you think that you are living in the middle of a dream. Its 55 beaches generate inside of the city a side related with the sky. Both blue are immensely together, and the only thing which could distinguish them is the low sunset which change everything in this atmosphere, doing everything most beautiful even if it is a cloudy day. Santa Marta counts with a population about people. It is the oldest city in Colombia with an age of 495 years, and is located in the north of the country. It's just below of the Guajira city. Its development has increased with the times. Its advantage has been through the tourism. Nowadays, the infrastructure of the city is related with its old history, but also has the new architecture which provides to the city a new and comfortable place to spend time by yourself and also with your family too. The town hall and government have been working the progress of the city with the integral activities which involve the Samarios families to promote cultural time. Santa Marta is not one of the biggest cities in Colombia. For that reason, the traffic is not complicated as many people think. Almost everything is close. What is really important for tourists and wonderful vacation. If someone comes for first time, it's recommendable to get a taxi, since Santa Marta acknowledges its culture by many of the indigenous which have lived in the city and they still live here. Therefore, the majority of the name of the neighborhoods are on behalf of the culture, and it may be a little bit confused for someone which visit this place for first time. Through the time, the city has improved all its services, not only in tourist area or housing in hotels, even its cultural development. Therefore, the education has increased to that point that many of the institutions count with enough resources to give to students a great opportunity to overcome their academic performance. Also, The public institution provides scholarship for the students which have the best performance inside of it. Then, with some problem that Colombia has for its program of health ministry, Santa Marta tried to keep growing with different health programs which provide to the people the good service. We already know that the problem that Colombia has with it and also the effect that the majority of Colombians, but every single city knows how to overcome that circumstances. That Santa Marta is working on it. Besides, this comes with several teams of security as we know, la Defensa Civil, Cruz Roja, los Bomberos, la Policía, which care about the population in Santa Marta, giving a good service in any case of emergency. Each one of these institutions already mentioned care and ensure about the protection of the city. It means for landslide, as defense civil works, Cruz Roja works. For fires, firefighters work as policemen works. And those work each other for the benefit of the city. As you seen some picture about one of the best places to spend time in the city is the Bahia. You may catch some beautiful moment around people you love. Also lonely, you'll feel the cool breeze wrapped with the essence of the blue sea into the any landscape like next one. Besides, that's not enough. It's really want to do something else besides walk around the Bahia. You can find different places like you'll see below. Both photos right here are from Marinca, one of the part of the never-ending Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta. It's count with a lot of waterfall and some towns which always keep a wonderful temperature for people that come from the city and from far away. Now, I just wanna give my opinion about the best place for visiting Santa Marta, and it's this one. Its name is Lost City, as we know in Spanish is Ciudad Perdida, one of the famous places in Colombia, but also around the world as well. Normally, this place is visited annually for 3 to 5 million of people, taking into account that this place every year the indigenous close this one for the purification of the place. By last, it's almost impossible to talk about Santa Marta without mentioning its gorgeous beaches. It's just going to mention one of these like Playa Cristal, Inca, and Taranga. Obviously, we have to take into account that Santa Marta has 55 beaches, so wherever you go, you will find another one. You have plenty for beaches, for hiking, for exploring, for walking around. If you want to know about history, you can find it. Santa Marta has the magic descent to get it everything. So thank you for watching. Thank you for coming here. Any suggestion, any information, any comment for giving me, just let me know, and I will update this amazing video. Thank you again. Bye bye.